Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. I'm going to speak a little bit more slowly and quietly today because I literally have my daughter sleeping behind me. So we see how this goes. So At-One-Ment is fully here. I hope you can all start to feel how your Cosmic Christ, the oneness, you at one with Source, is coming fully online, the full remembrance of who we and you truly is. So it's like we're cracking our own case because there's only one of us here, the one cosmic mind. And that's what we're here to remember. And that's what we have done already. We keep doing it as well as it's happening. It's already done. It's all of these things at once. Because again, as you bring in language, it is past, present, future, which isn't even real. So you really have to collapse. Like right now, what's happening, it's language, it's time. All illusions of separation are being fully dissolved in the field. Judgments, the false ego self, really. Because again, what is it really about? It's about us fully remembering our true self. And what I'm being shown was asked to transmit, and again, I don't like to do dates and stuff, is that over the next 48 hours, this is our final quantum leap and breakthrough and shift to really like seeing, feeling, sensing continuously new earth being fully online. However that may present to us, because I am already seeing, and I kind of mentioned that. I'm not even sure what I mentioned in my last video or in the group call. But basically, many people being shown and being presented and living literally the biggest dreams they have, everything they have ever kind of manifested coming in. And even then, they're kind of skeptical. So I know, for example, if you don't feel that yet, I know for myself, I know I can feel kind of on all layers and levels, but the physical just yet. Whilst I have been seeing physical signs, you know what I mean? It's like we do need to focus on the positives and what's already changing to keep seeing more. Because really what it is about is not even the physical changing, but what have we really accomplished within us? What have we really, what's true success? It's I don't know, I can't get the light right here. Like literally. Don't know what's better. Probably that one. That's clear. Anyway. The light, too much light. We're merging the shadow and the light. Okay. So that's so important to remember our higher and lower self, the fallen angelic and the risen, the divine angelic human, because we're not here to banish anything. It's here all to be like, what's evil? Like, if we want to banish evil, we need to keep just making the unconscious conscious. Really, in every now moment. So whenever anything is out of alignment, you just deal with it as it comes up. In any relationship and anything that's happening, because suppression, pretending that it's not there, is not leading us to harmony, balance, and igniting our divine blueprints. It really isn't. That's the inversions. Suppressing to truth. She must be having some crazy dreams. Suppressing truth. Inversions of truth, lies, deception. So you need to see also which side on the fence, imaginary fence, are you even standing on? Like, first of all, yes, we integrate everything, but as you reach full neutrality, you then get to decide. As you've merged with everything, is then what are you going to put? It's like the fallen angelics are not going to get away with this by saying, oh yeah, everything is perfect, I just played my role. No, you literally, every one of us needs to get the lessons, fully integrate them, then put them into action through our own embodiment, because that's what's fully igniting your true divine blueprint, your Christ as Saphira, the new androgynous divine blueprint of the cosmic Christ, within yourself and within the planet. Because again, we are holding this. The 100 monkey effect is taking care of the rest. So as long as we can fully step into embodiment, the collective will follow. And again, I see in any now moment in no time, you're going to be hugging, dancing, and it's just like awakening from a bad dream. That's what it is. Okay, whilst we remember the lessons, but we don't have them running on repeat that keep making us keep running around in cycles, which really is deeper levels of the onion ultimately. It's a bit of both ends. Everything is both ends. So you need to be able to see everything from all multidimensional perspectives, where you need to deal with intruders or people that are sucking on your energy or are, you know, not good for your well-being, that you need to cut that BS out, and the belief systems and thought forms that keep recreating these realities, as well as clearing your energetic field, as well as understanding at the highest level. You might have, you know, astral battles, clearing out all of these entities and attachments and parasites, because right now the astral has been fully cleared. Like, thank you again so much for everyone who's taken part in the activation. So the crystal lotus and rosette, Holy Trinity, GRAIL and GRAIL activation and group call, it's still available. It's really quantum. It's super powerful. If you want to break through any remaining limiting belief systems, thought forms, aka matrix programming and realities, and really unify with the oneness and really deep into a dive into the oneness and the divine love that you are and be part of this tsunami wave. I'm not saying that you need to be taking part in the activation, but if it's something that interests you, it's really powerful. You should not be sensitive to the F word. A little warning. What I was shown really, truly, that's just like the energy I also speak from is what's breaking through the programming. And again, we need to do it again and again and again until it really is fully dissolved, which is now. So all the matrix programming, it's all based in separation, fear, inverted beliefs. It's not the truth, it's inverted truths. So as they are fully corrected, our hearts are fully opening and healing, which is happening now. Our higher heart fully igniting, the spark within our heart, the whole cosmic heart, fully online, fully igniting, okay? Everything becoming one. Tune into this. Keep going there. The totality of the singularity, it's us hijacking everything. Anything that you ever been told about AI and totality of singularity, there is an organic version of this. Again, I also shared more in that latest group call. And also the other one and all other ones, other group calls, they're all quantum. They're very powerful quantum manifestation containers as long as I keep them on offer. As they are not available anymore, they're like fully completed and closed off. There's so much clarity and downloads coming in as our wisdom is fully returned. Okay, and I know that my material helps you to get there more quickly, more easily, and with less pain. If you really follow my advice and guidance, which are really the new instruction sets for the new organic, you know, Christ as Saphira, the new androgynous blueprint, as embodying the Holy Grail, the Holy Trinity, because that's what I'm here for. I just told the cosmic ascension template, and it doesn't come from arrogance. It's just knowing that we know who we are. So again, humbleness, people do mistake it for playing small. Once we know who we are and what we're here for, what we're here to do and our purposes, you need to wear this. Not from like false arrogance and pride, because it won't even be disclosed to you fully until you fully let go of your false ego self. So I let go of, like, I surrendered everything to Source. I literally can remember on New Year's Eve of 2020. And I was just like, if I die now, just take me now. I serve my purpose. Thank you so much. And I was just in total bliss, oneness, and just like, take it all away. And then obviously, because the thing what you need to understand, for example, narcissists and codependents or the victim-victimizer game, all of that stuff, it's just like both sides doing the same thing, just from opposite ends. Okay, so both don't know their boundaries, both don't really have a clear sense of self, which would give you the boundaries of what is your true self, your real self, what you will allow and won't allow in your realities, whether from within yourself or without. That's you being in full integrity. So not just expecting it from other people around you to do whatever you're preaching, talking about, because that's not how we change reality. It's through our embodiment of that which we are speaking about. That's why I know that when I speak about what I'm speaking about, I'm embodying this as well as I'm integrating and activating it further. Like if you speak from a place where you haven't integrated yet what you're speaking about and trying to teach others or share with others, it's not the same effect. It just isn't. Because what you're really transmitting, doesn't matter what you say, is what you're embodying in any moment, no matter what you are doing, who you think you are. And that's another thing. The spiritual ego is even worse as the spiritual ego is even worse, harder to attack and to get rid of than the normal human ego self. Because once we think we are the risen angelics, we are the, it doesn't matter who we are, like the good ones, okay? And the others are the bad ones, no matter in what kind of words you want to put it, compartmentalized thought forms and belief systems, dogmatism. It's still you projecting out unacknowledged shadow aspects, and unless you get it, whilst you also can fight, in the astral and clear out all of these, it's both end. That's the whole thing. So you can say no from a place of love. You can say the truth from a place of love and overcome your fears of someone attacking you, being hurt by you, or doing whatever. If you speak up or cut them out or whatever. Like I've had also in the past, like I remember once a partner who basically threatened to kill themselves if I would leave them. And I was stupid enough for a little while to keep kind of playing along. But I mean, obviously that's madness in all ways. And usually in that kind of situation, they wouldn't go through with it. I'm saying never, but anyway, you get me. You can't let anyone take you off course right now. The same with me. Like today, I wanted to just be present with my daughter. But I was shown I need to do this. But there's a lot to this. Writing, all of this, just bringing in all of the information. It's just, I need to be in certain states of consciousness and headspaces. And we're always together when she's with me 24/7 in the same room. So there's no privacy whatsoever. And I usually try to, minimize my work. And it's really not work. It's just who I am. And it's the whole thing. And I really explained to her, totally transcending any mummy guilt, because I was just tuning in. Is this the right thing to do now? And it's like, yes, because I know how powerful my work is. Every video, everything I write, and of course, some more than others, everything we do, say, think, feel, okay, because we're always speaking to the one, but obviously also because I know even if it's a small group of people, we are the ones who are really shifting the realities from the inside out. Again, the 100 monkey effect from within the cosmic monad. And it really, again, just takes one of us, ultimately. That's all we are. But you get me, it's both ends. So yes, numbers help, but there's been also a lot of shadow banning and whatever, it's usually around these times. I really don't care anymore. And it's really where you need to be just playing as the cosmic Christ child. You just do what you can't help doing. You need to decide from every now moment to the next. One day it might be okay to, although I don't only see her for a short amount of time, which I don't like linear time anyway, and all of these restrictions. But once just fully align with your true self, whatever you're being shown in every now moment, just the first thing that comes in. Yes, of course, sometimes, you need to think twice, but don't let your ego self, it's done now. It's done. It's not even there anymore. Asanate inaka, ashana tukonate. You don't need to speak about it. So our final quantum leap breakthrough and shift is about to complete. That's it. Okay, the false ego self. It's all not real. You need to remember It's always us dreaming and projecting our realities from the inside out. And as our belief systems, our expectations, and deepest held beliefs are shifting, our realities shift for us all as one. Only as enough of us do this and get this. But it doesn't take too many. So keep listening to your guidance. Know what you stand for, know what you want. You need to fully reclaim your abundance, your realities, your body parts, your multidimensional selves. Okay, and I know that my work does help, so check out my videos here on YouTube. They're really quantum, and they will assist you on this level. And I know, and I've been shown that, ultimately, there's just no doubt I will be successful. We are successful, and it's like, this is all just a dream, and there's just no worries. Okay, so, but it's like, okay, how long does it take? When? And I just know we're here now. Many of us, like those that can see this, they keep crying, and it's happy tears because we know we're just here now. We're just here now. As well as we keep making it happen, because we keep needing to make it happen, but it's much more. Everything is unifying as one. So there's no more compartmentalization of the multidimensional selves of like, now I do meditation, and now I do my work here and do a video or write a post or, with my daughter and whatever. Your multidimensional self is always present, and different aspects will step forth, but they're all best friends and fully integrated, unified as one. Nothing is no longer at war, because again, this is the solving the case of the one. Bring full reconciliation and coherence and balance and harmony to the one mind and focus. The end of all wars. And that's the end of all ascension cycles, all of our missions. It's just returning to oneness, at-one-ment. And it's also atonement, because once you return to this, you literally have the, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, because you understand you're doing all of this to yourself, ultimately, as well as you need to sort out your realities and all the different other layers. And again, you only can, there is no guidebook. You need to figure this out for yourself. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. And yeah, it's more than just the heart. And again, it's fully unifying the heart mind as one, new cosmic consciousness. No more disagreements between masculine and feminine, heart, mind, all of these polarities. It's all unified, merged within the oneness, within the Holy Trinity, within divine love, within the quartet. Okay? And anything that's no longer of that frequency resonance is going back to source for re-encryption. But again, don't worry. Only the false ego self is dying here. No one, nothing is lost whatsoever. Just let go. Keep letting go. Our original source codes have been fully reclaimed and have been fully ignited. The Yanis are back. The original founder races, builders, magic GRAIL queens and kings, the cosmic dragons, and the cosmic mother and father are fully back. Okay, fully unified as one. Everything is quantum completing now. That's all I see. Now, I have so much writing, and we might share something another time, but this is it. So just know it's all clearing, all healing. Keep merging with that. You're already ascended diamond avatar self. Tune in, like really the last group call. All of this month's group calls are really powerful. So if you want to access them, see below. If you can't afford them, just send me an email. It's not a problem. Don't let that hinder you. See the abundance that you have now, okay? And keep dropping into gratitude for it already being here now. And once we transcend and cleared all the fears, doubts, worries, disbeliefs, insecurities, we can feel, it's not convincing ourselves, it's just there. It's just who we are, because we are at one with God, and it's our true inheritance reclaimed. It's the kingdom of heaven. All from the inside out, fully opening sacred crystal house. All right. And silence is the ultimate addiction. So keep tuning into this. Keep tuning into the divine love that you are, and that all is, and that has already, and keeps healing and ascending all of us one way or another. But each one still needs to make their own choices. It's both ends, okay? But again, it's all one. Only the separate self is dying, as well as our true self fully arising, the diamond avatar self. and our new ascension up. That's it. Over and out for now. So much love, so many blessings, and yeah, just be here right now, fully anchored, fully merged, fully unified, okay? No more fear, nothing to fear. Once you're at one with everything, there is nothing to fear. Because all of this was an illusion, and this is when we fully awaken from the dream. We wake up. Now I'm eaten. So it was done, and so it was spoken. That's you sealing spells. And the more you believe in your power in every word, thought, feeling, belief, and action you take, the more powerful your spells become in every action and all of that. Okay. And the intention. So much love, so many blessings. Bye bye.